Hey, beautiful people. Hope you're well. I'm back. My name is Shafik Chikos. That's what I use on Instagram. Yes, connect with me. Let's get to know each other. Let's help each other. And you know what? Your feedback means a lot to me. Well, I am here to give value to all the women out there. I should call them hungry. All the hungry women out there who are yearning for happiness, who are yearning for joy in their marriages. I am here to give you free value. I know the men don't want me to say this. I know the men don't want me to come to you. I'm telling you things that they don't want you to know, and I'm telling you things that you want to hear. All right, so let me jump right into it. Number one, an impatient man. I'm telling you, lady, if you man you're with, you're dating, and is so impatient with you, he's so impatient with the boundaries. He's so impatient with who you are. He's so impatient with your flaws. I can guarantee you that is a person that you don't want to spend your life with. That is someone that you don't want to commit to. That's someone that you shouldn't submit to, or you will never submit to, because you know no one is perfect. All right, no one is perfect. So you deserve someone who's going to be patient with your flaws, patient with your mistakes. All right. And in most cases, these are the kind of men who actually don't stay for long. I'm telling you, these are the men who don't stay for long. So that is number one. Number two, be aware of a man who is reactive, who reacts to everything, who reacts to every mistake, who reacts to every situation. All right. So that is a man that you should observe and, if it's possible, stay away, try to avoid, because you know, uh, life is not straight. Life is not straight. You're going to have, it's bumpy. All right. So sometimes things are not going to connect. You're going to tell him you're going to a party with your friends, and then your battery dies. You you explain it the following morning, and he creates commotion. He creates a situation that is supposed not to be there. So, my dear, a man who is reactive, try so much to avoid a man who is so reactive, who is too emotional, try to avoid, because a man shouldn't make decisions emotionally. All right. So number three, a show off. A man who shows off, like a man who tells you what you don't want to hear, a man who starts to speak what you've been asked. All right. And in most cases, these showy men, they everything is built on lies. Everything is built on lies. You can never know them. They're so secretive. You can never know them. And the time you come to know them, actually, when you are deep into it, and you end up hurting yourself, right? So a man you need a man who you really have to strive to make him tell you the things about him. All right. So a show off man, empty things make a lot of noise. And I want you to understand that a man who is a show off, you should always avoid. All right. So number four, we're going to talk about a married man. I think this is clear. I don't have to really go into details, because a married man, it comes to you, and and you feel you want to make that decision to be with him, to believe him, whatever that he has told you. My dear lady, understand that he has already exposed himself. You're lucky that you're getting to know who exactly he is. Because a white man says, how you do anything is how you do everything. The same way he's doing it to his wife, the same way he's going to do it to you. You're not any special. You're not any different. And in most cases, you will lose. You will end up miserable. Number five, a man who is non-godly, a man who is not religious, a man who doesn't embrace culture, a man who's not traditional. Observe carefully, and I can beg you, my dear sister, my dear lady, run for your life, because a, a good man, a good ideal man is built through religion, is built through culture, is built through tradition, in whatever that you may call it, culture and tradition. So because these are things that have values that build a real man, a real reasonable husband, reasonable responsible husband. So imagine where you have situations in your relationship, in your marriage. Where does he get the reference? Where does he get the knowledge? Where does he run to, so that he can know how to handle the situation that is going through with his wife? In most cases, these are people that you should avoid, because I mean, they have no background. You don't know actually who exactly they are. You understand? So a man who is not godly, um, I think that is also a no-brainer for you to understand. You know it very well, but you needed me to confirm to you that a man who doesn't embrace culture, a man who is not godly, a man who's not traditional, you should really try to avoid. You should do your level best to try to avoid that person. All right, so I think these are the five red flags that you should avoid if you want to make a permanent decision, or a decision to take relationship to next level. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.